And welcome back to Saturday Report, everybody. I'm Rita Cosby. Last weekend, an investigative journalist infiltrated a, quote, family-friendly drag show in Roanoke, Texas, which is near Dallas, which drew heavy public scrutiny and intense protests. There were even Antifa outside guarding the event, which is a whole other thing, too. Well, let's now take a look at just some of the many videos that he captured. Wow. Well, that journalist joins us right now with an exclusive firsthand account of what he saw. Tayler Hansen, thanks so much for being with us. You know, Tayler, you disguised yourself to get into the event. First of all, what did you do and what did you see? I mean, we're looking at these pictures and I'm seeing young kids. There's one part of the video, too, where like there's a child who's sort of sitting there writing. It looks like almost like cartoons or scribbling, and these people are shaking and shimmying. What did you see?
Yeah, first off, thank you for having me on, Rita. And, you know, I went undercover. I dressed up as a woman. You know, this community really seems to not ask questions. It's what it's based on. So it's very easy to get inside of these events. Upon arrival, there was around 10 plus, you know, fully armed Antifa with AR-15s and handguns. They were actually posted in the parking garages as well around the area until the police told them to leave. You know, and I haven't seen Antifa that heavily armed since the riots of 2020. So that was an interesting sight. And, you know, upon arriving,
by the way, did you ask them why they were there? I mean, it is really stunning to see that.
So their attempt of, you know, explaining why they were there was they were there to fight the fascists, is, you know, what they said is there was some counter protesters across the street that didn't agree with children being able to attend child drag shows. So those were the fascists. They were there to defend the drag show against.
Now, they said the establishment, I was looking into this, Tayler, said that there will be, quote, no sexual content and that it is, quote, family friendly. You were inside. What did you see?
I mean, they definitely lied about that, you know, the no sexual content aspect of it. You know, this is the fourth drag show that I've covered undercover, and there's a common reoccurrence in every single one. They always say that there will be no sexual content, that it's going to be very, you know, kid or family friendly. But there really is no such thing as a family-friendly drag show. I mean, you know, in the videos that I got here is you have these, you know, men dressed as women hopping on the table above children so they can see up their skirts, you know, jumping off, being crude, dancing in crude ways. And parents are handing their children money to hand to these drag kings, is because that's what they should be called, is these are biological men dressed as women. I mean, a lot of these kids, you know, they're not even interested in it. They're playing with toys. They're playing with bears. They just really don't care to be here. But you're exposing a kid that still believes in Santa Claus, that's how young these kids are, to something that adults aren't even capable of understanding.
So, Tayler, what is your message to parents? Because just seeing this video, it's amazing. And bravo for you for getting inside and sharing this with all of us. But so many parents watching are just stunned. They would not want their kids there.
No, absolutely not. Well, and I mean, at least if you're a good parent and you actually care about your kids' mental health and the way that they want to grow up. I mean, my message to parents and just to people out there is, you know, protect your kids, monitor what they're doing, is because they're exposed to this, you know, from TikTok, Instagram. They're exposed to all sorts of things that, you know, realistically, these children should not be being exposed to at this age. And, you know, go out just to anyone out there, is you can make a difference. If you see one of these events being hosted in your local community, you know, buy a ticket or go undercover and just record video. I mean, that's all it really takes.
Absolutely. Well, bravo for you for bringing this to us. Thank you, and sharing with our wonderful audience. Thank you, Tayler, very, very much.
Yep, thank you for having me on.
Thank you.